right, hey you guys, it's your girl Alexis Alexander, your favorite host of them all, Alexis Alexander, also known as the Broadcast Princess, and I have the gorgeous Claudia Jordan in my presence. Can you see her?
Hi.
Do another 360 spin for me.
Spin.
Another one. And how old are you again?
I am
45.
45.
For the young ladies.
I'm vintage.
Okay. All right. The melanin is popping. So we're here tonight at Jason's Letter premiere party, and it's beautiful. It was amazing. The movie was amazing, and we're here in Philadelphia. So can you tell us a little bit about the movie and the role that you play?
I play Maddie, and my son is killed, and his classmate is inspired to write a letter, and his recommendations on how to change the police system, actually. So as you see, it's like there's a disconnect. Like the police in the black communities aren't familiar with black people.
Right.
So they're all afraid. They see a 12-year-old boy, oh, he's a threat, and that has to stop. So this letter it's a real letter that happened in real life. And so it was difficult, it was draining, it was emotional, but it felt good at the end because it's like I love things based on a true story and getting our stories out there.
Right.
You know, and so we had the moms come in, and then there was a scene with the mother of Tamir Rice and Eric Gardner, and they're comforting me, and we're like, there was no script for that. We were just freestyling.
Yes. Wow.
It was very real.
It felt real. When I was watching it, I got a little bit emotional, you guys. Like, this movie was crazy. Like, it's really what's going on in society today. And I mean, I really appreciate the producer and everybody that was involved, and she did an amazing job. I mean, you guys have to watch. If you have not seen it yet, you guys will see it really soon, and she did an amazing job. So from being an Atlanta housewife, and you know, like, the transition is really, it's a drastic transition, you know? So how do you feel about that?
Well, the thing is, when you do a reality show, people think that's all you've done. And before reality TV, I did like a million things, but then a lot of people only know me from Atlanta Housewives.
Right.
So I've been doing stuff before that, and that's why I couldn't go as hard as I wanted to on that show. If you want to be a good reality star,
Right.
you really have to have nothing to lose.
Exactly.
If you think about your family, if you want to one day work for ABC or have a reputable career, it's really hard to really go there with a reality show, because someone who has nothing to lose, who you only know from that show,
Exactly.
they can say and do anything.
Anything they want.
But if you think about, okay, one day I want to work for Disney, I want to work for NBC, you have to like kind of bite your tongue sometimes.
Exactly.
And you're at a disadvantage. So I mean, I wouldn't go back into reality TV until it's an opportunity where it's not set up for black women to just constantly be fighting other black women.
Exactly.
Because
Thank you.
like it's cute for a minute, but then it's not.
Right, it's not.
You know, like now we're
That's entertainment, you guys. It's not real life.
They
So-
only use us to read each other and to fight each other. And yes, I am good at reading a bitch.
The library is open.
This is why I love her,
I
okay?
wear my glasses, but I don't like to use my powers for evil.
Exactly.
Because like you, in the moment, you like, yeah, I won, but then in the end, it's like, okay, so now we performed for white America to see us going at each other's
Acting
throats.
crazy.
And it's like I said, it's cute for a minute, but like every season, it's just who's fighting who.
Right.
Like life is more, in my
It's
real
more
life,
than that.
who really fights like that in real life?
Nobody. Or people will be going to jail, okay?
But on reality TV, it's every single week there's a fight, and it's like, I don't think that's right. And it just puts a negative image, like black women,
On
we're
black women.
we're always fighting, we're savages, and we already have that angry black woman thing.
Right.
So I just feel like until it's an opportunity where it's not that, then I'm not doing it.
Right.
And they did ask me to come back as a friend of the show, and I was like, no, I'm not coming back, because that means a pay cut, and I'm not gonna go back and deal with that drama for less money. And they edit a lot.
Oh, I know. They take out a lot of stuff.
And
That's what you learn when you're on reality TV.
This is what they do in reality TV sometimes. So say someone's coming for you every week.
Yeah.
Say you're coming. No, I'm coming for you.
I would
every
never
week.
come for her.
Okay, hypothetically, say I'm coming for you every week,
Okay.
and you finally, after like 5 weeks, you finally bounce back and you snap back at me. They'll cut all of me coming at you and then show you coming at me, so it looks like you're starting with me. So then people are like, why is she so angry? But they don't know the
Right.
backstory is that it didn't really happen like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then you gotta live with that.
Right.
So then people, oh, you're a bully. I'm like, okay, when someone comes at you, you're gonna have a reaction. So I'd rather do talk shows, movies, films, things that inspire people, like, you know.
Okay, so what can your fans expect from you? What can your fans expect from you in the near future? It's 2018 and we're in July 29th, okay? Like the year is almost over. So what can they expect from you in the near future?
I did 20 episodes of a show, a daytime syndicated talk show with Michael Eric Dyson called The Raw Word. It's very pro-black and very, like, we talk about social issues. So we're waiting to see if that gets picked up. I have another movie with Brian White and Columbus Short, very sexy. It's called, well, it was called The List, and I think it's going to be changed to something else. But it's a murder mystery.
Ooh, I like that.
I have a lot of, like, my mom can't watch that movie. I have a wine called Just Peachy. It's in 300 stores right now. It's in All Cost Plus. It's in Costco's in New York. It's a peach flavored sparkling wine. So I don't have my peach in Atlanta, but I have my peach in the stores where I make money.
Okay,
so,
as long as you're making the money, right? Money talks.
And what else? I'm up for, I can't say that yet. I'm up for another job where I'll be on the air every day. So we'll just say I'll know in a month.
That's wonderful. Okay, see, you see the lady is working, okay? She's not just depending on reality TV, okay? She's doing other things outside of reality TV.
If it doesn't work out, I'll just trap some rich man and have a baby.
Oh my goodness.
I'm kidding.
So I have...
Is that over 50 thing out the window now? Because I know you said
I see somebody. Okay, and a brother is trying to holler, okay? He's shooting his shot.
I mean, the shot clock is winding down right now.
Okay. All right. So the last question before you exit, you know, with your beautiful self. What advice do you have for young black women?
In the business or just in life? Like what?
In life generally. What would you advise your younger self as a black woman in society today?
If you pay attention to the media, you are constantly being told you're not as pretty as the white girls. Based on your skin tone, you're like less valuable. And I would just ignore all of that.
Thank you.
Because like I feel like that's why we fight each other so much, because like we're constantly being told we ain't shit.
Right.
So that kind of sticks with you sometimes, and then we fight each other. Like I would encourage us all to just stop being so negative
and stick together,
because we could like really run this if we were more like that. Yeah. Like, don't believe the negative. Like, the media will have you think, like, all these studies come out, right? 55% of black women will never get married. And a scientific study says they're not as beautiful as white women. That's all bullshit. Why are they trying to be like that so we don't look as good?
But they get surgeries like us and everything.
And take our men.
All right.
So I would just like, I would want more unity with the sisters.
Right, exactly.
And it's true. You know it's true. You know it's true. Just more unity and like leave these blogs alone. The blogs, like the black blogs, go in on us so much.
They need us to survive,
and we gotta stop that. Like I would probably stay away from all that kind of stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I would go for it more.
Okay, so since
I wouldn't pluck my eyebrows, because now I got to draw them in.
Excuse me. All right. He has the key. Oh, okay, so.
More positive. Okay. Yeah, it needs to be more positive. Like, why all the blogs always, when you're filing bankruptcy, when someone's cheating on you, when you've gained weight, or talking about you coming for your outfit? Like, why is it like, when I give away prom dresses to young girls, why is that not on the news? When I'm at the Million Man March, why is that not on the news? But if I look like I had a couple drinks coming out of a club, I'm an alcoholic or whatever. If I gain weight, I'm pregnant by someone who, you know what I mean? Like, they want to make you a homewrecker, like they are always coming for us.
Okay, so since you're being interviewed by the Elite magazine co-owner and founder, can you please tell me, how do you feel about immigrants in society today? Since the president has a lot to say about it, do you have any political views that you want to tell the people?
Well, I'm part Native American, and the audacity of these white colonizers to say who can and cannot come into this country when they came and just gangstered this country from the native.
Thank you. And
they go to Africa and they gangster the natural resources from them. They go everywhere and take, and have the audacity to say who cannot come into this country when they have their quota, but they have their undocumented workers cleaning their houses and babysitting their babies. They have the nerve.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna need them to fall back on all this immigration stuff. Why we don't hear nothing about the Russian immigrants coming here and the white immigrants, but the brown ones and the black ones is a problem.
Yeah.
But be very clear, it's for a reason. You know, I think last year was the first year there was less births than deaths with white people. So back in the Clinton times, I think white America was the percentage was much higher. It's dropped like almost like 15, 20%. So they're losing numbers. That's why the reason why they want to make abortion illegal is not for us. It's so they can have more white people.
Exactly.
And they want to kick all the brown people out. They're very threatened right now because they are going to be the minority by 2045. Look it up. 2045, they will be 39%. I do my research. I'm on the computer all day long. So
sounds like a wifey.
But there's a reason why they're coming for us and they're murdering us and they don't want people. They want to close the borders down. But you don't hear about white immigrants. Why is it no problem?
There is white immigrants, right?
All day long.
Thank you. The president is even an immigrant.
First of all, his
wife is an immigrant.
He stays marrying immigrants.
Okay.
So it's just, and I feel like we cannot, we need to stick together, the black and the brown, because they want us to fight. They want us to be like, well, the immigrants are taking the black man's job. That's not true. That's not true. A lot of times they do jobs that we wouldn't even do. You know what I'm saying? We need to be together.
We're live with Alexis Alexander, and stay tuned. We're here at Jason's Letter, and we're having a blast, if you could see. So you don't want to miss it. If you're not here, then you miss a lot. You're going to hear about it. Peace.